All right, so I'm here with Jesse Posey. We're at NostalgiaCon right now, and the theme is all about nostalgia. So I want to ask you, what are some of those movies or maybe TV shows that make you feel nostalgic?
Well, I grew up on a lot of late 90s, early 2000 cartoons, like on Nickelodeon. So SpongeBob,
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
which is still on, surprisingly. SpongeBob, any of the old shows like Angry Beavers or Ren and Stimpy, South Park.
I'm going down to South Park, gonna have myself a time.
Friendly faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation.
Because I was on in the late 90s. Malcolm in the Middle.
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
All right.
Which is making a little bit of a comeback, which I'm very excited for. And then music, like, you know, kind of that first wave of pop punk, like Blink-182.
All the small things, true care, truth brings.
Green Day.
You wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media.
Just bands from that era, but it's not just TV or movies. Actually, like something kind of weird. Weather sometimes makes you feel nostalgic.
Okay.
Like I'm from California, but my dad's family is from Florida, and when I was a kid, we used to go to Florida a lot, and it was always that, like, it was summertime, so it was always like hot and muggy,
Right.
But it would rain, it would be overcast, there'd be wind. And last night we were walking around. We're in Houston, so last night we were walking around, and there was like all this wind. The wind was cold, but the air was hot, and it just reminded me of being like 10 years old in Florida. And it gave me a little bit of that like flashback feeling of being a kid. So all that. There were a few people walking around here who were wearing like a 90s style, which was a little nostalgic.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of off the top of my head.
All right. You mentioned the 90s style. I do see that kind of coming back. You know, it's, you know, with the newer, I guess, Gen Z or whoever it is, they're coming back with like the 90s style, bringing it back, you know, like we've seen that. So that's definitely interesting. Since you said you kind of grew up on like 2000s cartoons, you want to do like a little gauntlet where you pick your favorite cartoon? I'll go against two cartoons. I'll name some cartoons and you pick between the two which one is better or which one's your favorite.
Please, yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do Avatar: The Last Airbender versus Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Okay. Ed, Edd n Eddy versus SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Right. SpongeBob versus Kim Possible.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob versus Ren and Stimpy.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob versus Angry Beavers.
Oh, dude. Angry Beavers.
All right. Angry Beavers versus Teen Titans.
Angry Beavers.
Angry Beavers versus Rocket Power.
Oh, Rocket Power.
Rocket Power. You say Rocket Power is definitely one of your top favorites?
I guess so. If we're going to stop there, then I guess so. Rocket Power is sick.
Yeah, Rocket Power I did enjoy. That was a good one.
It was just sick that they did everything. The snowboarding. There was one episode where they snowboarded inside. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It was like this indoor mountain. I don't know how they did it, but it was this like indoor thing because they were always surfing or skating. It was cool to see them snowboarding. But yeah, that was sick. I felt like that was one of those shows where I wish that was my life.
Right.
I wish I grew up as a Rocket Power character.
Right. Now it seemed awesome to be able to like do that. You know, the show is awesome itself too.
Yeah.
You know. I want to thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you, dude.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
It was awesome to be able to meet you.
Yeah, you too, man. Thank you.